Hello and welcome to
Study 10M.
and today we are going to dive into world geography. In this video we will cover main points and basic understanding in geography. And this is the first topic we will start, and by the end you will have a solid understanding. Today's topic is the universe. It is the first part of world geography, and we will start it. The universe comprises billions of galaxies which are made up of millions of stars held together by the force of gravity, and those stars amount for most of the masses of galaxy. Our own galaxy is called the Milky Way. It contains Milky Way, and it contains about 300 billion stars, and one of these is our sun. Planets and other objects go around the sun and make up the solar system with the sun at the center. So, our own galaxy is called Milky Way. It is important to remember. Next, in the 14th century, Ptolemy propounded the theory that the Earth was the center of the universe and the Sun and the other heavenly bodies revolved around it. In 1543 AD, Copernicus said that the Sun is the center of the universe and not the Earth. Kepler supported Copernicus but said that the Sun is the center of the solar system and not the universe. Measurement units of space. First is light year. It is the distance covered by the light in 1 year in vacuum at a speed of 3 lakh km per second. One light year is equal to 9.46 into 10 to the power 12 kilometer. Astronomical unit, it is the mean distance between the Earth and the Sun. 1 light year is equal to 63,000 astronaut unit. 1 astronaut unit is equal to 150 million kilometer. Parsec. 1 parsec is the distance to a star that subtends an angle of 1 second of an arc length of 1 astronomical unit substance an angle of 1 second of an arc length of 1 astronomical unit. 1 parsec is equal to 3.26 light year. Origin. Evolution of the universe. Big Bang theory. Big Bang was an explosion that occurred 13.8 billion years ago, leading to the formation of galaxies of stars and other heavenly bodies. Steady state theory. Bondi Gold and Fred Hoyle developed this theory and states that also the universe is expanding. It nevertheless does not change its appearance over time. It has neither beginning nor end. The pulsating theory. According to the theory, the universe is supposed to be expanding and contracting, alternatively pulsating. At present, the universe is expanding. Milky Way galaxy formed 5 million years after the Big Bang. Latest known galaxy is the Dwarf galaxy. Origin of the universe is explained by Big Bang theory, formulated and proposed by the Belgian astronomer and cosmologist Georges Lemaître. Andromeda is our nearest galaxy. Star formation. Stars are made of hot burning gases. They emit light of their own and are very large and very hot. Light takes about 4.3 years to reach us from the next nearest star, Proxima Centauri. Life cycle of a star. Protostar. It is the stage where the helium core becomes increasingly heavily accompanied by expanding out the layer. A protostar is a highly condensed cloud of gases, mainly hydrogen and helium. Red giant. This stage results in the swelling and reddening of our outer regions of the star. Such stars of gigantic dimensions are called red giants. White dwarfs. If the mass of the star is relatively small like that of our sun, the gases that reach the outer layers are expelled. As these expelled gases cool and contract, the star becomes a white dwarf. Then comes the solar system. The sun, 8 planets, and their respective satellites is called our solar system. Interstellar debris such as asteroids, meteorites, comets, the electrically charged gas is called plasma. Interplanetary dust particles. The components of solar system other than planets, dwarf planets, and satellites are called the small solar system bodies. The gravitational pull of the sun keeps all the planets and other objects revolving around it. Planets revolve around the sun in an elliptical orbit. In the solar system, the planet nearest to the sun is Mercury, and the planet farthest from the sun is Neptune, not Pluto. The solar system is dominated by the sun, which accounts almost 99.9% of the matter in the whole solar system. Pluto is a dwarf planet. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are called terrestrial planets, and Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are called gaseous planets. Origin of solar system. Various theories have been given by different persons to explain in the origin of solar system. These are the hypotheses and profounders. Then members of the solar system. The sun. It is the nearest star to the sun. Its diameter is 14 lakh kilometers. It is composed of 71% hydrogen and 26% of helium and other elements. Within the sun, hydrogen is converted to helium due to nuclear fusion, releasing a tremendous amount of heat and light. The shining surface of the sun is called photosphere. The outer layer of sun's atmosphere, made up of thin hot gases, is called corona. The middle surface is chromosphere. The temperature of photosphere is 6000 degrees Celsius, that of chromosphere about 32,400 degrees Celsius, and that of corona about 27 lakhs degrees Celsius. The planet travels with the sun through millions of stars in our galaxy at a speed of about 70,000 kilometers per hour. The sun is about 150 million kilometers away from the earth. Light takes about 8 minutes 20 seconds to reach the earth from the sun. Solar winds. The sun is continuously emitting streams of protons in all directions, either as spiral streams called solar winds or bolts of incandescent materials called solar flares. Solar flares, being hot, ionized gases, pose danger to satellite communications. Aurora. The constituent particles of the solar winds are trapped by the Earth's magnetic field and enter the Earth's upper solar atmosphere as aurora. It is described as aurora borealis in the northern hemisphere and aurora australis in southern hemisphere. Bright spots are called plagues and dark spots are called sunspots. Specifics of the sun. Average distance from the earth, diameter, temperature of the core, rotation speed, mass. You can check this. The planets. These are active bodies. A ninth planet has been recently discovered by NASA named Charla. The sequence of planets according to the distance from the Sun is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The sequence of planets according to the sign in descending order from big to small is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Earth, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Classification of planets. Planets are classified into following two groups, inner and outer planets. These are separated by asteroid belts. Inner planets, they are called as terrestrial or rock planets. They are nearer to the sun. They have a core of molten materials. They include Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. They are called inner planets. Outer planets, they are called as Jovian or gaseous planets. They are far away from the Sun. They have a ring system around the Sun, including Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Mercury. The planet has no water in it. Mercury planet has no gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen, and oxygen, which can act as building blocks of life. Mercury planet has no protective blanket like ozone. Venus. The planet is nearest to the Earth and is also the brightest planet. Venus is also known as evening star as well as morning star. Known as veiled planet, also called the Earth's twin. It also rotates clockwise like Uranus. Venus is the hottest planet, even hotter than Mercury. Venus has no water in that is insufficient oxygen on the Venus. The Earth is 23.5 degrees tilted on its axis and thus makes 66.5 degrees angle. It takes 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.091 seconds to rotate on its axis. Earth is known as the watery planet or the blue planet, as it's the only known planet which provides substance or life in it. Earth has all essential elements like carbon in the form of CO2, hydrogen, H2, nitrogen, N2, and oxygen O2, which act as building blocks for the origin of life. It's Goldilocks zone. The Earth has a lot of water in the form of lakes, rivers, and oceans for the growth and survival of life. The Earth has enough oxygen gas in its atmosphere for survival of living beings through breathing. The Earth has a protective blanket of ozone layer high up in its atmosphere to save life from the harmful ultraviolet radiations coming from the sun. The moon. The moon is the only satellite of the sun. It has diameter of 3,475 km and its circumference is 10,864 km while its orbit is elliptical. The maximum distance of the moon from the earth is 4,06,000 km and the minimum distance is 3,64,000 km. It takes 27 days, 7 hours, and 43 minutes to rotate on its axis, and approximately the same period of time it takes to revolve around the Earth. The Moon's period of revolution with reference to the Sun is about 29.5 53 days. Only 59% of the total surface of the moon is visible from the earth. The highest mountain on moon is Mons Wings, which in 18,046 feet. The mountain is named after Christian Huygens, a Dutch astronomer. The moon has no atmosphere, no twilights, and no sound. The temperature during the daytime is about 100 degrees Celsius, and during night it drops down to about 180 degrees Celsius. The light from the moon takes 1.3 seconds to reach the earth. The size of the moon is 1/4 of the size of the earth. Gravitational pull of the moon is 1/6 that the earth. Moon is also known as the fossil planet Mars. Iron-rich red soil and pinky sky of Mars give it the name of red planet. Phobos and Deimos are two satellites of Mars, Jupiter. Jupiter is also known as the winter planet as its average temperature is very low, minus 140 degrees Celsius, 48 degrees Celsius. Satellites of Jupiter is the largest satellite in the solar system. Saturn. Saturn has bright concentric rings which are made of ice and ice-covered dust particles which revolve around it. Titan is the largest satellite of Saturn. Uranus. Uranus is about 4 times the size of the Earth, and this planet appears greenish in color because of the methane gas present in its atmosphere. Uranus is the first planet to have been discovered by the use of telescope. Uranus is extremely cold, having surface temperature of minus 190 degrees Celsius, and is surrounded by 13 rings. Uranus rotates from east to west on its axis, which is opposite to other planets except Venus. The axis of Uranus has large inclination so that it appears to be lying down, hence it bears the name a planet on its side. Neptune. Neptune is very similar to Uranus and can be considered as its twin. Neptune is surrounded by methane rings of sub-zero temperature. Pluto is no longer a planet. On the basis of the new definition of planet given by the International Astronomical Union, the world's top institutions on space science research, leading astronomers participating in IAUs meet at Prague on August 24, 2006 declared that Pluto would no longer remain a planet. Now, with the omission of Pluto from the solar system, its membership has been restricted to the 8 classical planets, namely Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Specific of the planets, asteroids or planetoids. Asteroids are also known as minor planets. They are mostly found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. They are a belt of debris which failed to assemble into planets and keep on revolving around the sun. This has come to be called as asteroid belt. All asteroids rotate on their axis every 5 to 20 hours. Certain asteroids may have satellites. Trojan asteroids are found in 2 clouds moving in the orbit of Jupiter, one moving ahead of it and the other moving behind it. Facts: remember, Saturn has maximum number of satellites. Pluto has the most eccentric orbit. Jupiter is the fastest rotating planet. Venus is the slowest rotating planet. Venus has the same period of rotation as revolutions. The length of the day is nearly same of the planet Mars as that of the Earth. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are the Jovian planets. The angle of inclination of Mars is nearly same as that of Earth. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are the outer planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the inner planets. Venus rotates from east to west. Uranus rotates from east to west. Mercury is the fastest revolving planet. Pluto is the slowest revolving dwarf planet. Planets revolve around the Sun in anticlockwise direction. Mercury is the nearest planet to Sun. Venus is the nearest planet to Earth. Neptune was the farthest from the Sun during 1979 to 99. Now Pluto is the farthest from the Sun after 1999 for the next 228 years. Venus is the hottest planet. Its atmosphere contains 97% CO2. Pluto is the oldest and smallest dwarf planet. Jupiter is the biggest planet. Earth is the densest planet. Venus is the brightest planet. Earth is the blue planet. Mars is the red planet. Venus is the morning and evening star. Pluto is the dwarf planet. Venus is also called the Earth's twins. Saturn and Uranus are also known as the planets with rings. Mercury has the shortest year. Mercury has the maximum diurnal range of temperature. Planets and their satellites. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us create more educational content, and don't forget to subscribe or study 10M and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. By subscribing, you will be the first to know when we release new videos. Plus, it really helps us to grow and reach more curious minds like yours. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.